Good morning and welcome back to Freedom Seekers. Today we are on the train to Tarragona, and we are going to spend the day in Tarragona looking for ancient monuments. It's called Mini Rome, so that's what we will be looking for in Tarragona today, and hopefully it will be a nice exciting day out in sunny Catalonia. So join me on this trip. My name is Kat, give me a thumbs up and let's explore Tarragona together. Welcome to Tarragona, a very pleasant train station. No one checked my ticket, there were no ticket barriers, so you could have a free ride if you fancy a bit of a thrill. The first impression is very pleasant, it's very warm, and the train station is in the city center. The city is not too big, so hopefully it will be easy to navigate. And look, opposite the train station there is a sign to Centre Historique et Amphitheatre Roma. So that's where we will be going first. Very nice, very convenient. So I decided to come on train today because the train station is in the city center. It's by the seafront as well. So a lovely convenient location, only 10 minutes longer than drive from La Mella de Mar. And look at this beautiful walkway. Really nice. I like Tarragona. I couldn't just pass by this. The seafront, the beach is beautiful, and look, you can see the train station. I do recommend coming here on train, especially if you want to follow my footsteps and stay in La Mella de Mar. Look at this beach. Tarragona has 15 kilometers of beach. So this is the place where I will be waiting for my train back home. But first, let's find what Romans left here. This city will keep you fit. We are climbing up. You can see the port over there in the distance. It is one of the main ports in Spain, Tarragona. The view is absolutely amazing and very calm. It is quite a big city, but you look, very peaceful, very quiet. It's early morning. What a lovely time to explore it. Okay, more climbing and stairs ahead. Well, they call it a tiny Rome for a reason. Maybe not as big as Roman steps, but still. And some nice square. People are clapping, so something is going on here. And a statue in the middle. Why are they clapping? It's some kind of a meeting, and it's about Catalan independence. We'll not be staying, we'll not be getting involved in local politics. Moving on. Just before we go, I don't know if you can see, people have yellow scarves and yellow tablecloths. Yellow is the color of Catalan independence, and there's also yellow ribbon on the poster over there, which is also a symbol of Catalan independence. And often when you travel in Catalonia, you can see those symbols on pavements and buildings. Anyway, we'll leave them to their business. Good luck. We are in Rambla Nova. By accident, we got to the main shopping and eating street in Tarragona. Rambla. Barcelona has its Rambla, so does Tarragona. It's a nice place to relax, already full of people, but we have to press on, we have to carry on walking that way. So we are leaving Rambla Nova and we are walking towards the ancient part of the city. Another 5 minutes from Rambla Nova and there it is. Maybe a 10-minute walk from the train station. Of course I don't have a plan or a map. I don't have a plan of sightseeing today. Oh, I just follow my nose. I prefer to take it easy, follow the signs, ask people, watch, observe, stop if I find something interesting. And this is definitely something interesting. Look, right by the sea. And those ancient monuments are open to visitors. They function as museums. You can buy one ticket to enter all of them in Tarragona, so that's what I'm going to do today. I just have to find a place where I can enter this beautiful, beautiful theatre. It is an absolute thrill and privilege to stand here in the sun and look at this amazing theatre. As I said earlier, it's the only one which Romans built, which is by the sea. And you may be wondering, why did they build it by the sea? Is that for views, for sea views, for the spectators? No. This was to ease unloading of cages with lions, which were there in the arena, fighting with gladiators or ripping people apart. And the crowd would cheer. Right, good news, ladies and gentlemen. The entrance today is free. And there is an app audio guide which you can scan, which will give you a tour. Lovely.
Public executions of people condemned to death, athletic competitions linked to combat, and the gladiator fights.
Right, we are heading to the arena, and I found out from my handy guide that the gladiators were fighting in pairs. They were usually prisoners of war, and events were free to the public. Free show! On your way to the arena, you will find a chamber with loads of information and facts about this place in Spanish, in Catalan, and in English, luckily. But in the chamber next to it, there is something far more interesting and easier to digest. Pictures. Pictures showing you history of this place. Humble beginnings, a village, cultivation field, a big farm. That's what Tarragona used to be in 1st century. So the theatre was built in the 2nd century. And you can see what was happening here, people watching. This was like an early days Instagram. Fighting with beasts, people fighting with beasts, or people being ripped apart by beasts. Gladiators fighting with each other. Public executions, yes, that's what was happening here as well. Oh, 5th century, the abandonment of the amphitheater and the martyrdom memory. Okay, so it looks like that fun and games stopped in 5th century and they built a church. And then the church collapsed. They built a new church. There was even a convent, so monks use it as well. And finally, the place served as a prison in 19th century. So the theatre is not that old. It's not as old as I was hoping it to be, but it's still old. It's preserved beautifully. And I'm in the arena now. Hopefully there are no beasts. But it had to be absolutely terrifying standing here, being watched by thousands of people, and it was a matter of life and death. And what is amazing, that there was a system of platforms which were raised to showcase animals and fighters. Genius. We are now standing in a place where a basilica was built in 6th century, and this church was built to commemorate Christians killed in this very arena. So the church was in use for 200 years, and that's what's left from it today. This beautiful theatre was built in the second half of the 2nd century. It could seat 13,000 people, and it was in use as a theatre for 200 years. You can see what's left from the sitting area. It would go all the way around here, the arena. 13,000 people. Yes, to sum up, definitely worth visiting. The guide is very useful, it's very good. Not busy in winter. Another advantage of coming here in winter, I think it is free entry today because it's winter and there are only a few people, literally 2 people with me here in the arena. It's amazing It's lovely. It's really well preserved, and you can really feel the atmosphere of these times, and even feel a bit scared when you are standing here. If you imagine that, you know, from the sea there were brought animals in big cages, waiting there, hungry to come out and do their job. Okay, I will chill here in the sun, soak up the atmosphere. Give me a thumbs up if you like this tour. If you would like to visit this place, let me know if you've been to Tarragona or you think that Catalonia is only Barcelona and there's nothing else to see. Hopefully I will prove you wrong. Okay, a few minutes in the sun and we'll continue our walk around beautiful sunny Tarragona. Right, are you still with me? Ladies and gentlemen, I honestly don't know how many of you like historic buildings and ruins and how many of you don't, so please let me know in the comments so I will know in the future what's the proportion of rocks and modern life. So from the theatre I took this lift up, as you can see, to reach the street level. So from the theatre, if you walk back towards the city, you will see the lift. I came out of the lift and I literally saw this, a Roman circus, which is obviously open. It's on UNESCO heritage list and it's there on your doorstep. It's amazing. I'm really surprised how easy it is to find all these amazing buildings, you know, and it's within a walking distance from the train station and the beach and beautiful seafront. So yeah, Tarragona is really, really charming. I love it, and it's smaller and less crowded than Barcelona. Less marketed than Barcelona, slightly off the beaten track, but that's what I'm always looking for. Let me know if you would rather be in Barcelona today with me. So maybe just for a healthy balance and just in case, before we dip in there, I will show you what's around us. There is a casino if you are a fan of gambling. Life carries on, the city got a bit busier. To compare with my first minutes, everyone is going around their own business and you can see the Catalan independence symbol there on the balcony. Just in case if you are a fellow vlogger and you plan coming to Spain, people are not keen on being filmed in general, especially women. And we've been asked to stop filming a few times in this country, maybe 3 times in total, and it's always been women. So I'm trying to be discreet. Hopefully no one will tell me off for filming now. I found a lovely square and you can see which mean of transport is popular in Tarragona. A lovely square just by the circus, a bit of old, a bit of new, a bit eclectic, but there are trees, bars, people are already sipping wine and it's only 12 o'clock. That's life in Spain for you, there is never too early for a glass of wine. So this square is called Plaza Verdaguer. And look what they have here, a mobile recycling point. You can bring your rubbish, electronic waste as well. That's so clever. Amazing, there is a member of staff, very friendly, helping with sorting. You can put your cables in a drawer. Very clever. Thumbs up for Tarragona for this initiative. And look at this vehicle. To be honest, I wouldn't mind working in this, keeping the streets clean in this beautiful city, which obviously takes care of the environment and looks after the environment. This is quite a buggy. Yeah, would you like to have a job like that in sunny Spain? More people drinking, beer, wine, whatever you want. Okay, do you want to see some more windows? Do some window shopping with me for a bit? Let's have a walk through these streets. Right, we are back in Rambla Nova. It's all very compact, all very easy to find, and obviously this is the most prestigious and the poshest street for shopping and restaurants, the poshest address in Tarragona, I would say. Look, they even have a public Rolex clock. So if you fancy a shiny souvenir from Tarragona, you can come here. This is a good address. Or for others like me, you can just get a fridge magnet. Another feature of Spanish life is the national lottery once. It's very popular. And you can buy tickets in shops, you can buy tickets on the street, you can buy tickets everywhere. Shops, clothes, shoes, coffee shops, jewelry, everything, absolutely everything. It's a big advantage of living in a caravan, and that's what I love about living in a caravan. We have so little space, we have so little storage, that we are very careful with what we buy and how much we buy. And I don't feel attracted to these things, I don't feel attracted to these shops at all. So this was a good caravan therapy. Yeah, when you live in such a small space, you just don't buy stuff. Yeah, what do you think? Do you need to live in a caravan for a bit to get rid of your stuff and to stop buying? Another interesting fact about Spain is that all pharmacies have lovely neons, very bright lights marking each pharmacy. Okay, so this is a street life. This is the common everyday stuff. And now we are going to Circus. I will see you there. Right, we found it. And on the way here, I discovered some interesting spots, which I will show you on the way back. So it's really hard to walk away too far from those ancient ruins. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Let's have a quick look at Roman Circus in Tarragona, in ancient Tarraco. Tiny Rome, yeah, exactly, more steps. But there is a flat route as well, which I'm going to follow for now. Which also looks very promising. It's amazing how many Roman ancient ruins you can find in Tarragona. They may be even better preserved than those in Italy. And this is what I was dying to find. A block of flats right next to the ancient circus. So probably, technically, all these people living here can say that they live on a UNESCO site. Oh my goodness, I can hear all history fans just screaming. Look what they did here on those ancient bits of old walls. They just built a block of flats. Do you think that's alright? Should it be allowed? Life carries on. Yes, people have to live somewhere. And there isn't really not much use apart from attracting visitors. There's not much use of this circus today. Interesting, very interesting. I'm curious how you will comment this in the comment section. Would you like to live right next to the circus? Here they also offer an audio guide in English if you want to listen to details of history of this place. I think I will pass this time. It's only a quick visit because I have other places I want to show you. But oh my goodness, this is lovely. This is actually really nice. You have to come here. So easy to find. When you are in Tarragona, you just have to come here. It seems much bigger and much complicated than the amphitheater we saw before. It's lovely and cool. If you come to Tarragona in the summer, come here and hide from the heat. The site is absolutely massive and you can easily spend a day here. So that's what was happening here. Chariots and charioteers. Have you watched Plebs? I only saw charioteers in Plebs, which is a brilliant sitcom. Let me know if you know it. Plebs is probably age-rated, maybe 18 plus. It's a story of three young men enjoying themselves in the big city, which happens to be ancient Rome, with all ups and downs of being a young man in their 20s, really struggling and navigating the same problems young men navigate today, having the same extravaganzas and adventures together. So yeah, if you're an adult, I recommend Plebs, but it's so funny to, you know, walk here around the circus and think of Stylax, who wanted to become a charioteer, and he only bought an outfit just to attract opposite sex. He just he was pretending to be a charioteer, but he didn't have a chariot, he didn't drive it, he just wanted attention of ladies. Yeah, so this is a little distraction from this monumental site. And soon we will go back to the big steps and see the arena. So we climbed all these beautiful steps for this. A little bit of arena preserved. That's where Stylax would be competing. Thumbs ups for Stylax if you know him. Right, I can see by my battery that this vlog is going for too long, so I will be finishing soon. I want to show you some lovely streets in town, a bit further inland, and then we'll have something lovely to eat, and then it will be goodbye from me. Right, so we are saying goodbye to the beautiful circus built in the 1st century, and there is a very characteristic wall and mural here, and from there, if you turn left, you will discover some lovely narrow streets, artisan shops, and a nice shop with churros. This is our next stop. We reached a beautiful piazza, Plaza de la Font. It even has a car park, underground car park, so very convenient if you come here in a car. Very beautiful, but that's what I'm attracted to. No, not those scooters. Oh, I could rent a scooter. These cobbled streets, yay, very tasty. It's one of the most beautiful cities I've been to, Tarragona. Really nice. And not too busy, not too big, not too overwhelming, but full of charm. It is amazing what you can find here, and here time just stopped. Look at these balconies, look at these beautiful houses. So it is Plaza del Sedassos, and I have a feeling that Sedassos or Sedasso is the man painting there on the balcony. A beautiful artwork, absolutely beautiful. Look, there's even a horse speaking, looking what's going on, looking at the pigeons. Such a picturesque city, and look, even here, I came here to see this mural. There are some ancient walls and passages and more Roman stone. Absolutely amazing. A final look at the beautiful Plaza de Fontana. Absolutely charming. And we are heading to get some churros, which are Spanish donuts. As you see, this is actually town council here, Ayuntament, takes its residence here. So as you reach this building, turn left into this tiny street, and there is a lovely, proper place for churros, and I can see it, I can smell it, and I can even hear it's a nice place because they play some nice music. That's what churros look like if you don't know, ladies and gentlemen. And these are porras. This is some Catalan version of churros, and they are deep fried over there. And the gent let me film kindly. What a lovely little shop with beautiful, beautiful sweets. Muchas gracias. Okay, so these are my churros. 6. Oh, they smell delicious. So a sweet goodbye from Tarragona. I hope I encourage you to visit this city. It's not only about Barcelona in Catalonia. And when you come here, make sure you try churros. This is proper stuff. I can see and I can smell. It's been done, you know, in front of me, made as you wait. So please visit Tarragona. If you haven't done it, please subscribe to this channel. Let me know what you think of this video. I hope you enjoyed our little visit in Tarragona. Enjoy churros with me, and see you in the next video. Bye!